top five, top five, top five.
Yeah, girl, you ready to do this? You ready to count this thing down? We're doing the top 5, her. Yeah, let's set it off with 1, 2, 3, 4.
You should have saved it for the cast. No, it's
It's true.
Yeah.
You should have. Rookie mistake.
Yeah, I know. I'm freaking rookie.
Are you recording now?
I'm recording now.
No, back to Shia
it the
LaBeouf's
sequel
dick,
to
though.
Homer?
Stop.
So you see
Hold the press.
Shia LaBeouf's dick go into an actress's like he's
So that's like porn, right?
it's
dick
technically
goes in-
it's technically art. I just
But
don't
there's a
like-
certain expectation that you're going to have to at some point do something like that.
Have you done any like intimate stuff on stage before?
Not on stage.
Like you.
I didn't mean just in your personal
Film.
life. Oh, cool.
I had to do a makeout scene with someone who I met that afternoon.
How'd that go?
It was weird. First of all, her hair, like she was on top of me. First of all,
Okay.
And-
Nice.
Hang on.
and
Let me pull my
her
pants
hair
down for
was
this.
going over my face, so the camera wasn't even catching us kissing, but we were going at it.
Yeah.
And
Interesting.
at one point, she put her tongue in my mouth, and I was like, "That's okay."
Is that something? Did you talk about it?
No. But I heard someone say that it's like if you're the male in that situation and you don't know what to do, whatever they
Yeah, of course.
do, you can reciprocate.
Sure.
So if she,
I would even be careful with that. Yeah.
if she put
Yeah.
her tongue in my mouth, so then later
you
I
put
was
your
like,
tongue in her butt.
I was like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know the rules.
Yeah, man, I'll go in your mouth.
No, that seems like a fair. Like I said, I'm genuinely
Yeah.
interested by this because I'm like, well, you probably don't talk about everything beforehand, and
No.
sometimes you have to improvise because you're actors, and like this
And
happens.
improvisers.
But
Yeah.
what's
Yeah.
happening more and more in especially theater
Yes.
is they hire what they call an intimacy coach.
Of course, yeah.
And,
That makes sense.
And it is choreographed like a fight.
Intimacy coach. We can all have one.
So
Okay, let's go through an intimacy coaching now session
All right.
between Tongue and Angus.
Angus,
here we go.
look at me.
Okay.
Okay, go. Let's
Angus,
go.
now, what's gonna happen between you and Tongue here? Okay, what's the first
whatever he wants.
move? Okay, you're gonna place your left hand
Okay.
on this red square.
Okay. Red square. Ooh, it's
Tongue,
cold.
Yeah.
you're gonna take your right foot.
Okay.
You're gonna put it on Angus's
Throat.
throat.
I was gonna say nose.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh,
Now,
we have 2 coaches in the room.
it's our business. It's our new business.
Yeah. Okay.
Intimacy or us?
Intimacy or us?
Intimacy or us?
You can be intimate, or
Or
you'll
you
have
watch.
to deal with
or
us.
You'll watch. Great. Oh.
So
That's the second time you spilled
What?
beer today.
No, I didn't.
yeah.
You spilled beer right before the improv
Yeah.
punch-up, which
Oh
is
yeah,
the
yeah, that's true.
successful
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah, I did. Can I get some
He
paper
was all
towel, please?
flustered. We were talking
I'm
about
flustered.
intimacy.
I almost kissed Angus. This happens every time. Angus, are you still sneezy? I feel like you're about to let out another one.
I don't know
'Cause
what's
I don't wanna
happening
start.
right
I don't
now.
want to start the podcast.
Do you want a Claritin
Does
or
someone-
something?
does-
Seriously?
Does someone?
Is it because you have a cat allergy?
Hey.
That is it.
Yeah.
Do you have a cat?
Oh, I have 2.
Yeah. No, I have a cat.
Oh, he's allergic to me.
And yet I
guys.
love cats.
Wait, do you actually want a Claritin though? Before we start.
Sure. It
Okay.
probably won't help.
Oh my god, I'm
yes.
making Angus sneeze. Can I just say I gave
do
you the
this.
perfect segue earlier?
And it was
Yeah, but
perfect.
But Angus needed a Claritin.
Perfect.
Oh!
Is that not what you're going for?
No, that's
Let's just get started. Let's get started.
All right.
wrong theme song.
Meow meow. Hello everyone and welcome back to Ranked Top 5 Lists of Stuff That Don't Matter. I'm your host, Tongue Law, and today I just have a bunch of perfect friends of mine to join me in the cast. I have one person, or one feline, just shaking her head. She didn't like it. It's because I ruined her segue earlier, but it's okay. This first feline in front of me, he's untamed. Really, he's untamed. He's shedding everywhere. He likes to sleep at the bottom of my bed, and he just likes to scratch things, and himself. Angus MacDonald.
Hey,
MacDonald.
Hey,
See?
hey.
I'm trying to emphasize your name because people
Thank you.
don't know.
People do McDonald a lot.
I know people do that a lot. So I'm trying to.
MacDonald, like old MacDonald. No, I
Yeah.
guess it is old McDonald, isn't it? Never mind. Fuck. Forget it.
Hey man, I miss you sleeping at the
your bed?
foot of my bed.
Yeah.
So
Well, hey man, I'm definitely one of those. I'm one of those. If I was a cat, can we do this game? If I was a cat,
Yep.
I'd be one of those like long-haired ones that like is like kind of like an outdoor cat, like big long-haired cat.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that's called.
I think it's a Maine Coon. I think is the cat. Yeah, it's like a big long-haired cat. I'd be one of those. I think.
Well, who's the cat beside you?
This cool cat sitting next to me with the blue headphones.
Me?
Yeah. I'll let them choose what kind of cat they are. I'm not gonna paint
Yeah,
them
it's
into
true.
a corner. Cat lover.
New cat lover.
Yeah.
This is a recent thing.
Really? We have a lot.
You don't
to talk
remember?
about.
There's a previous
Long
episode.
time human, first
There's
time
a-
cat lover.
Samantha Leggatt's here.
Okay. Well, wait. Whoa.
Samantha's
Whoa.
Leggatt.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm doing it.
I was about to do
Hey
it.
man, she's here. We got.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
no one
fine.
waits for Sam.
No one
Sam
waits
doesn't
for me
wait
to
for
say.
no
Yeah,
one
yeah.
either.
Okay. Well, what kind of cat are you then?
Well, I would have to say that I am an orange tabby, much like
Oh.
my cat Milo.
Milo?
Who is a perfect angel, but he's also part Bengal, which I relate
Like a
to
tiger?
because we have a jungle cat side to us.
You know what? I can't wait to have like a compilation of Sam clips where like one of the first things when she got her cat, she was talking about how
Oh,
much
it's
she
so
hated
true.
her cat.
Oh my God.
You know, side by side, look at this. She loves
Oh,
her
It's true.
cat.
Can I
I've come
change
a long
mine?
way. And can we do it to like a backdrop of like I've had the time of my life,
Yes,
and
yes,
then
we
like
can do
have
that.
my voice.
But
clips over
it's
it?
that exact clip of her singing it. And then just, I want to change mine. I'm a lion. I'm a
Okay.
lion.
Okay, well, like sure, fine. Whatever.
Sam,
Give me a line.
Introduce the next
You know,
person.
I should have way more T.S. Eliot poetry in front of me because he wrote all about cats and their different types and their different names, and they were very important.
Leslie Cserepy's here.
And I know, that's why really quickly I have Leslie the cat. Leslie the cat. He's about to tell you just where he's at.
Fuck, you guys all have bits. Shit.
I did that in like 2 seconds right now.
Nice, that's good.
So
Here we go.
Ranking all alone in the rank light. I can
So
rank
bad.
of the ranked days. Life was ranking then. I ranked
God.
the time I knew what rankingness was. Let the ranking rank again.
And that's our episode, everyone. Thank you for joining us today.
From the musical Cats.
I was going to say, for everyone who doesn't know this, which will be many, that was Cats, the musical.
I hate Cats, the musical.
I hate it too. I hate it so
It's
much.
so bad.
I
I've
never
hate
seen it.
I fucking.
I
hate
really
it.
hope this isn't the one podcast my wife decides to actually start listening to.
My wife.
Yeah,
My wife.
she literally spent the last like 2 months teaching her substitute class about the musical Cats and going over poetry with them, trying to get them to care about cats. So if she's listening right now,
Which she is.
which we always joke about how she doesn't listen to my podcast and support me.
But-
if you're listening now, wifey, we all love cats.
We all love cats. Hey guys, Leslie Cserepy, thank you for being here.
Oh, pleasure to be here, Tuong. Glad to have the old gang back
the old
again
A-team.
after.
The last Kerbuckle.
Tuong, you don't
Kerbuckle.
live in this city anymore.
I
and We
don't.
don't see you.
Debacle.
I'm a ghost. I'm a force ghost, in fact.
Boo.
But-
Boo. Yeah.
What? Okay. Well, this is another cast.
Well, it's not really a spoiler. Force ghosts are a thing.
Yeah, I'm not really in the city at all, am I?
No, you're not.
No.
You're gone. You're out in the what I can only assume.
The wilds of Waterloo.
That's right.
Yeah.
Backwards Hick Town.
Where it's
Well,
all
speaking of
ocean.
cats, today we're doing top 5 fictional cats. Now, my question to the A team over here, guys, we had to bring this team specifically together because we tackle the very important topics.
Questions people don't want to ask themselves.
Exactly. What is everyone's general? Sam, we already know, but Angus,
Whoa.
Leslie, what are your general feelings on cats?
Well, I guess there's kind of positive
No.
in general
Uh-huh.
towards cat. I like cats.
Cats are
I
cool.
like
You
cats.
love cats. You wanted all the videos of my cat.
I did, and I got several videos of Milo when he was a wee little. He
Wee
was
little-
just a little teacup of a. You could put him in a teacup.
Angus, cats?
Yeah, I've
big.
always been a big cat lover. My family had cats before I was born, so I was brought into a house with 2 lovable cats. I got a third cat eventually. Well, after those two passed away, we got another cat. And my family's always been like a little allergic, like tolerable amount of allergic.
I am allergic.
I'm allergic too.
I was 100% not allergic. I would, to taunt my family, I would pick up a cat and rub it on my face and be like, haha, I'm fine. And then I turned 21 and developed a crazy bad cat allergy. So now I can't have a cat.
He can't even sit next to me.
No, I can't. I've started
He's
sneezing.
literally
Which he
allergic to
is.
Sam.
I don't want to sound like a monster, but I've been on dates with people, with women, and not at the same time. And they'll be like, "Oh yeah, I have cats," and I'll be like, "Oh, okay."
This is over. I'm
like, I'm not gonna on a first date be like, "Nah, you got to get rid of that cat."
And then say,
You know?
can you cover my tab tonight?
You can no, you missed the joke. Can you cover my tabby?
Tabby.
Let me spin you a yarn.
That's why you guys are here. That's why all the hosts
Yarns
are here today.
cats
All the
story.
co-hosts.
Hashtag Leslie Cserepy.
Before
Hashtag.
we get started here, Leslie, what did we do here in the middle here? What is this?
Well, it's become a tradition.
Yeah. The
Which
18th
I once again I started this.
Okay, great.
I'm a fucking trendsetter.
Nobody asked who started it.
Okay,
Leslie.
well, because you guys asked, that's why I said it.
Yeah.
Because you asked. And everyone knows, and we can run the tape back. Let's run it back.
Hey, I think we should write these. I think we should write down our guesses on these pieces of paper. Okay, guys.
Good idea, Angus. That's my idea. And so we have all of our guesses in the middle of the table. They're all piled onto each other.
And
we're
we're guessing who's number one, right?
yes, we're
okay.
guessing who's number one. We're not trying to actively fight.
Sway it.
Yes.
I wrote down one that I'm not going to nominate.
Oh, interesting.
Hey, interesting.
That's interesting.
That's bold.
I might not nominate my choices. But anyway, I think it would be fun if we all read someone else's.
Ooh,
Oh.
I agree.
That's
I
good.
agree.
Yeah, sure.
Can I, before we even, so there's
Ooh.
that. I did my own little thing here. And
Okay.
before we even started, I wrote down a guess that wasn't what's going to be the final, but I wrote down a guess what Leslie's intro was going to be.
Oh.
And I wrote Cats Musical.
Oh my God. Sam wins the podcast. Sam, you really are.
Yeah. I know.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
I
I
feel
know.
bad for not having prepared some kind of game or rhyme or song.
Yeah. It's,
Didn't even introduce someone correctly. So I'm going to really step my game up today, guys.
hey, man. We're looking
Sorry,
forward to it.
it's
We're
all
looking
right.
forward to
Yeah,
it.
it's all good.
Before we get started, let's come up with the ground rules here. I think it's important, though, for the ground rules.
It was very important last
It's very
time.
important, but we're talking about any species of cat.
What does that mean?
I think we can talk about cats. I think we can talk about tigers. I think we can
Yes.
talk about
So
lions.
any feline.
Any
Feline.
feline.
What about an anthropomorphic feline?
Yes.
What do you guys think
What do
about
you
that?
mean
What do you
by
guys? Morphing, like someone who can morph into one?
No.
They walk on their hind
They
legs
walk on their
like
hind
two-legged.
legs.
Oh, yeah. Of
Yeah,
course.
okay,
Yeah,
Of course.
That's
Cool,
fair.
cool.
Okay.
I don't think.
As long as they identify as a cat, it's okay.
Oh, they do.
yeah,
yeah.
then that's fine.
I think that's true. That's good. I don't think. And this wouldn't count. I don't think Black Panther would count. For
No.
example,
He's a
'cause
human.
You know that's just a costume, right? And he's not actually.
What are you saying?
He's not actually a cat.
He didn't get bitten by a cat or
Okay,
anything
when,
either.
when he pulls his face off, when
Yeah.
he pulls his cat face off,
Yeah, he's
what
a
do you
cat.
what do you think happens?
That's just his like.
That's his skull?
His skull.
That's his
internal
muscu-
organs. Yeah.
That's
Okay.
a cat's musculature.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What other ground rules do we have?
They have to be
obviously
fictional?
Yes. Books,
Yeah, I can't
TV,
say
movies, whatever.
my adorable,
Yeah.
amazing cats because they'd obviously
video
win.
games.
The rules for this one seem pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
straightforward.
yeah,
Okay.
pretty
Well,
good.
when we run into the eventual part, like our fictional worlds episode, where we
Let's
just
add, you know what? Let's add a crazy ground rule. If anyone says the word duck, we all have to go goy goy. Okay, that's a ground rule. All right. If anyone says the word duck, if it happens to come up, we all have to go goy goy. Starting now. Duck.
Goy
goy.
go.
Perfect.
Fuck am I
Okay.
doing this?
We're establishing ground
Okay,
rules.
Great. And and everyone, when you do your when you're pushing for one of your cats, it has to be in the form of a haiku, 7 syllables, 5 syllables, 7.
Oh, come on.
5, 7, so
Angus,
5, 7,
that's
5.
ridiculous.
A goy goy.
No one has said.
No one
Nobody
said
said the word.
I can just say it though. You're not the
You
boss
can.
of me.
I guess you can.
You're not the boss of me now. Theme of Milk in the Middle.
Oh, that's a good
Which
one.
did we bring up in TV themes?
Hey, guys.
We did.
I think we did. I think it was an
definitely-
honorable mention.
It was definitely one of my. I was
This
on
is
my
going to be
list.
really
quite
good.
the cast. I
Okay,
can tell
all
already.
right,
Yeah. All right, guys, focus
all
on.
right,
Oh my God.
Tongue, can you show some leadership and get this thing fucking started?
Yeah, honestly, Angus is derailing
Just
us.
start
Sam is
meowing.
derailing us.
Just like every other episode, we will each nominate 3 nominations each, and we'll make a master list of 12, and then we'll rank a top 5 list. I will go first. So yeah, any cat, eh?
Any cat, eh?
Any cat, eh? I'm gonna go with one of my favorite. You know what? Mo. I love Disney movies. Everyone knows this. So Mulan,
Here we go.
you're out. You can't be in this because you're not a
What?
cat, unfortunately.
Hold on. Mulan isn't a cat?
Be a cat, you must be lazy. Something.
I'm nominating Simba.
Oh, damn it.
Simba.
Whoa.
Sam is crushed right
I'm not. You know what? I'm gonna save it for the later cast.
now. Okay. All right. Okay.
yeah.
Interesting.
I think Simba's a great. Well, first of all, great lion. Shows some leadership. Has a great arc. Very
Can sing.
excited. Can sing.
Yeah.
Finds love.
Hey,
And shows some real leadership.
come
And-
next summer, Simba's going to be doing the do with Beyonce.
That's
Isn't
true.
isn't it Donald Glover?
It is.
Doing the voice
Yes,
of Simba?
it
is.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I
can't
don't know.
wait.
Yeah. I was like, I almost
That's
just
fucking
said,
possum.
I almost just said, I don't know if Donald Glover can sing, even though his last album was
He's literally a singer.
singing. Yeah.
Oh, is it? I haven't listened to it.
Yeah, oh,
That's
it's good. He's good. He
Gambino,
has a
yeah.
very good voice. I don't know if it's gonna translate to Simba all that well to the
Honestly,
songs
I
of
think
The
that
Lion
guy could
King.
do anything. I fucking
Yeah.
love Donald
He is great.
Glover,
He is
so,
great. He's pretty fucking great.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on the show.
Yeah.
Please.
Donald,
Donald?
please.
If you're
I
listening.
nominated your character, Donald. Come on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, Lion King, 1.5, Lion King 2, all great movies. But you
I
really
would
get to
agree.
see like Simba's like becoming king because he even becomes king at the end of Lion King.
He
but
just can't wait.
Lion King 2, he becomes more like a father figure,
Oh, yeah.
like his dad.
I don't know
It's
if
really
I've
good.
seen any of the other ones besides the first
They
one.
are worth watching. I would.
They're worth
say.
watching.
Well,
yeah.
no, the second one's Romeo and Juliet, right?
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
I have seen
Yeah.
that one.
It is, and then 1.5 is like all takes place during the first one.
It's really
It takes-
funny.
yes, yeah.
It's more of
It's
like
just
the
the young
Timon
stuff.
and
Well, I love the Timon and Pumbaa.
Timon and Pumbaa.
Timon and Pumbaa, the cartoon show, was fucking great.
I feel like they should. I mean, past ranked, past problems, but they
I like
should have
that.
won. They should have won the Disney sidekicks.
Oh, I listened to that. They
hey,
should have. Yeah.
let's talk about this
Okay.
cast
Yeah, yeah,
here.
sorry,
let's talk about
sorry,
this
sorry.
cast.
Can
here.
I do
mean,
mine now?
Yep.
Yeah,
Wow.
do yours now.
I guess. Go
Well, I
ahead.
want to keep it going.
Yeah.
Guys, talking about my cat. Not my cat. My favorite cat, though, loves lasagna.
Oh, baby.
Hates Mondays.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
Was a U.S. president. You know who I'm talking about.
Milo.
I'm talking about
Mulan.
Garfield.
Damn straight.
That's
Garfield.
a
Damn
banger.
straight you
That's
are.
a corker. That's
Yeah.
a corker from McDonald's, ladies and gentlemen.
Alex Jones?
Yeah.
That's right. Garfield.
I can't do his voice. I
no,
was
me
doing
neither.
another voice earlier. And then
Oh yeah, you Frieza. Yeah. So Garfield. Yeah, I really like Garfield. Very much like the comic books. There was a cartoon that was really good. The Bill Murray movie. Probably
don't talk about
not.
that.
There were two of those. I
Yes,
think
there were.
Yeah, not a big fan of those, but yeah, the character. I think the character kind of is great, and he's a cat. He's a cat through and through. You know,
He's quite the iconic
I would
cat.
also say I've been rewatching the animated series.
It holds up? Garfield and Friends?
Yeah, I've been
It's good.
rewatching it in bed actually very recently, like last week, and so on. And it's probably better. Like some of the jokes I hear in it now, I'm like, oh, I definitely didn't get that as a kid. Like he's very meta.
Yeah.
And I'm like, whoa, like this
Now-
is actually super entertaining now that I probably didn't get.
now
Like,
it's true. You only
He's-
watch cartoons about cats, right?
what?
what?
Excuse me. But
What did
no,
you
it's
say?
I have been thinking this aside from this podcast lately. I've been watching it. And I'm like, whoa, this show is actually like really funny.
Yeah, no, I loved
Like,
it when I was a kid.
Yeah, it's really
I have
good.
to revisit it.
It
I
holds
remember.
up.
I remember
It
loving it.
does.
Yeah,
as
I haven't
a
seen.
kid.
I don't think I've ever seen it. to
Do
be
the
honest.
barnyard animal
I was gonna
sequences? Do those
say,
hold up? I don't remember
no,
those as well.
Those
yeah.
aren't as good as the Garfield bits because the barnyard parts have his friends like his pig and the duck.
Yeah, but he doesn't even interact with them ever, so I don't know why they're his
I don't
friends.
remember that.
Are
at all.
you fucking kidding
Yeah.
me?
I don't remember that
Sorry,
at
man.
all.
No,
It's
I
Garfield
mean,
and
I
friends.
said duck. It was like the one chance
Oh,
I had
goy,
to
goy.
say duck. Fuck
Goy,
you,
goy.
man.
Like,
Wow,
goy, goy.
you snuck it in so.
Yeah, you guys.
Wow.
suck.
Okay, we all have to be on our game
Yeah,
from
guys,
now on.
let's be on our game here.
Yeah, we all have to be on
Anyways,
Leslie's
I'm
game
on my
here.
game. I'm going next year. Garfield is great.
Oh, okay. Garfield's great.
A-team so passive aggressive.
Garfield is great. No,
I don't think we like each other anymore.
No, to be honest, he was in my. I can't say him now.
Okay.
I'm
but
sorry.
I can say someone else.
I'm disappointed. Oh, interesting that Sam doesn't have her choices written down on dog calendars anymore for this one.
That's-
It's
that's
true.
true.
Whoa,
Interesting.
That was like not even my fault. But so my choice similar, and here's where it might get heated later, but I'm going Nala from The Lion King as opposed to Simba.
Oh,
damn.
Yeah.
Tongue.
Disagree.
To be honest,
Claws
I
out.
get to voice my case. She's actually way stronger than Simba's. I mean, Simba's great, and I love him, and I have him written down as well. But she's the one who has to like take the pride lands on herself. She goes to find him. He's being a little bitch at first, and she's like, "No, you need to come back. Like, we need you." And he's like,
you.
"I don't want to help you." And I mean,
steps
given the way lions are, yes, males are the pride leaders. So I mean, that's not her role, but she's clearly the leader in this situation. And in the musical, aside from the Disney movie, she has her own song, and I would go out on a limb and say it's the best song in the musical. I think she is a very powerful character, and I mean, she essentially convinces him to come back, and she like stays true to her character the whole time without wavering like a little bitch. So I'm gonna go Nala.
I don't know why you
And
keep looking at me when you say
Yeah.
little bitch.
I know. I'm sorry. and on the whole, yeah. And anyways, that'll be Beyonce, I guess. So
What is?
Oh, is Beyonce Nala?
she's gonna
Yeah,
be Nala,
she's Nala.
Oh,
adult
okay.
Nala.
I can
yeah.
see it.
I'm 100% serious about this. Is there? I know that the female version of a dog is called a bitch. Is there a female version of a cat? Is there a name for that?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Not that I've
I'm,
heard of.
I'm genuinely.
Nala's not a bitch.
No.
No, she's not.
I
She's
know.
not.
I know. But I was just genuinely. I was just wondering if there was another.
No, I
term
can't
for it.
think of anything.
No,
I can't think of
there's not.
Yeah.
But like, she's straight up badass. So I feel like she has to like hold up. And like, there's cut scenes where Scar is like not good to her, and it's really rapey and uncomfortable.
Are they siblings? Simba and Nala?
No.
No.
What? No.
Well, no, wait a second.
'Kay.
Mufasa's the only
Yeah, I know.
lion having kids. Scar
Yeah.
doesn't have kids.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
true. Technically,
So-
lions are all incest, but we're gonna overlook that
Okay.
for this. But
They're all
Oh,
the Lannisters.
Yeah, I was about to say. I wonder
pretty
if that's
much
yeah.
it's pretty much that. But they're lions, whatever.
But they're lions,
man,
too.
You know.
Yeah, that's the connection I made without saying
I
it.
just saw incest.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, Nala over Simba.
Oh.
That's all I'm
Symbolism,
saying.
Yeah.
Nala, it's a very interesting
That's
choice.
you know what? Well, we'll duke it out later, Sam. Leslie, what's your first nomination?
Knowledge is power. Okay.
I heard null. Never mind.
Knowledge
Isle of
is
Dogs.
power?
Knowledge is
Yeah, that's
power.
what I heard
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, knowledge
Oh,
is.
Jesus Christ, Tong.
Well,
It's
you
not
should.
that
No,
kind
no,
of a show.
we literally all heard that.
I thought you were-
knowledge is power.
Yeah, knowledge. Anyway.
Oh
Okay.
God.
Guys.
We're all screaming too.
Yes,
like,
I
are
know,
we
I know,
peaking
I
the? We're all screaming for some reason.
I'm excited. It's Fictional Cats.
Hey
It's
guys,
a cat
it's been a
episode.
while since the A team's been
Yeah,
together.
okay. It's been.
True,
It's been.
true. It's true.
Oh baby, this one I'm so glad I got to pick this one because this one is a big part of my childhood. I had my own version of this fictional cat. I'm going Hobbs.
Hobbs. Yes.
That's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
good
I
one.
love him so much. I had a stuffed tiger up until very recently.
What happened? What happened to him?
Oh, it's a long story.
What was his name? Tell us about him.
His name was Duffy. He was a good little boy. Mm-hmm. And yeah, we were pals. And I just kept him around. And
Duffy.
towards the later part of our relationship, I would just use him as a pillow, like an extra
As you would.
boost to give your head just a little bit of oomph.
Yeah.
But it's also very comfortable. And I love Hobbs because Hobbs can be anything in Calvin's imagination. Hobbs is like the best friend, but they're also his like action buddy.
He can be the villain sometimes. He
He
can
can
be,
be
like
the
Darth Vader kind of
villain.
thing.
Absolutely. He can raise mischief together. Hobbs can be whatever you want it to be. I hope you all have a Hobbs out there.
You guys are my
Frank Nation.
Hobbs.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I have real friends. That's not fair.
I
No,
actually-
Hobbs is great, man.
Hobbs is my Hanks. Hobbs is my Hanks.
Those
you
are
go.
To
big
steal.
words.
If people who don't know what that is,
I
just
forgot.
give a quick 15-second, if that, version of what a Hanks is, Sam.
It's like your one true pairing celebrity who you will watch anything they're in and defend them to your death.
Nick Cage.
Oh,
Well, nobody picks Nick Cage.
I literally just did. Are you calling me a nobody?
No, I guess not.
Fair enough.
Angus, put the knife away. My
No,
God.
it's my God-given right to carry this knife around and wave it at you people.
all right, but yeah, Hobbs.
I like it. I like it.
I love Hobbs.
We're-
Ooh, that's a good movie.
I love Hobbs.
I love
Isle
Hobbs.
of Hobbs.
Kind of sounds like Calvin Hobbes. Calvin and Hobbes. I love Hobbes.
We're going to round two. Round two, everyone.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding. Meow, meow, meow. My next nomination is a little childhood favorite of mine. I'm gonna go with Meowth. That's right.
I knew you would say
Here we go.
Meowth.
Why
I
would you?
knew
Why would
it.
you assume that?
Because
I
you're
love
a
Meowth.
Pokemaster.
I love Pokemon. Yeah, Pokemon was one of my favorite shows growing up, but it then always confused me because Meowth was the only Pokemon that was smart enough to learn English.
And that's only one Meowth, right? Not
That's only
all.
one Meowth. So I'm talking about that Meowth. If we're gonna
The specific
yeah, that specific
Meowth.
Meowth. Because all other
Meowth.
Meowths, whatever, they're kind of
They're-
kind of lame.
It's weird that they didn't give him a name. Because I guess none of the guys in the cartoon, they all just call them by it's
Yeah.
like calling your dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although you can nickname them.
In the show?
In the show. Some-
does anyone nickname them?
Some, yes, they nickname like a Charmander Sparky or something like that. Something weird.
Very original.
Yes, Sparky. Anyways, yeah, Meowth, because that guy gets up to hijinks with Team Rocket.
He does.
He does. He's exploded many times in a giant mech suit.
He's resilient.
He's resilient. He
keeps blasting
is
off
fun.
again.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just a fun character. I don't know what else to say about him. He has a great Fury Swipes. Anytime he does his own Fury Swipes, he says, Fury Swipes, and then scratches somebody.
That
was
sounded like
pretty good,
Psyduck.
yeah.
That sounded like Psyduck.
Yeah.
He's pretty good.
He's good. He's good. You guys, Sam, you like Pokemon.
I do, yeah.
What do you think about Meowth?
I think he's annoying.
Well, this is gonna be. You're
will-
just gonna go against me. This
I will,
time.
say, I will say, whenever you're around a Meowth, you always if just
Nobody
as a person,
likes Meowth. Like, he's a noticeable character.
But he's a good cat.
Yeah,
he's a good cat.
But he's
He's kind of the
part
bad guy.
Yeah, he's part of the bad guys team, and he's not.
But he has some sympathetic moments
Not
in Team
really
Rocket.
though. He's just annoying.
Every now and then, Team Rocket does a thing where you're like, oh, they're kind of good inside, but they keep trying to go up against Ash to steal Pikachu for some reason.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, but whenever you're as a person, whenever you're around Meowth, you have to be careful because of all the
He's
explosions.
sneaky and fuck.
Yeah.
He's sneaky.
Yeah, there's all these explosions. Like, whenever you see Meowth, you have to duck.
Go. Stop forcing it.
Let's
I
move
said it.
on.
I said a goy.
I know.
I don't know what that means. Are we saying something or are we really
Listen.
fucked up?
But it was my ground rule, and I'll do what I want with it.
Okay, but I didn't get to do my ground rule. Whatever.
Angus, what's your next nomination?
My next nomination is the
Duck. Go.
goy. The one,
Sam, Tongue, I'm going to need you
Goy.
to...
the only. Still my turn to say something, Les. The one, the only, the cat in a hat.
Oh,
Yes,
baby.
Yes.
He's kind of anthropomorphic, but he's still a cat, right?
Yeah,
Oh, he's
yeah.
definitely-
totally
he
counts. He
counts.
totally
Yeah,
counts.
yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of a rhyme to do it, but then I was like,
Do you
"Wow,
have
fuck,
a
that's too
version
hard."
of the Cat in the Hat that you?
Mike
Oh,
Myers.
obviously Mike
Mike
Myers movie. No, I read a lot of Dr. Seuss books when I was a kid, or I had them read to me. Those kinds of things. And I was a big fan of Cat in the Hat, all that, I'm now trying to think of a rhyme and realized I was thinking of Green Eggs and Ham. But still, Cat in the Hat's really good.
The superior.
Oh, yeah. No, Green Eggs and Ham is way better. Oh, yeah, it's a better book. But
Ooh,
the Cat
top
in the Hat,
5 Dr. Seuss. Damn.
Oh my god.
the places you'll go, The Grinch is
The
Stole
Lorax.
Christmas. I
What?
guess.
It's universal.
Well, okay, but it's not Green Eggs and Ham.
Well, no.
Nothing is.
It's not even the Cat in the Hat.
No, it's way better.
It's
than
not
Cat
even
in
one
Hat.
fish,
I
two
don't-
fish.
All right, save it for the
that's
cast.
good.
Save it for the cast.
So I would say the Cat in the Hat.
Cat in the Hat's great.
I like
Great
it because
choice.
it comes with a cool lesson too. He's kind of like a rascally figure, if I remember the story correctly. So yeah, Cat in the Hat.
He has a great hat.
As we keep talking, I keep thinking of more fictional cats. And it's, again, we did this with the fictional dogs episode.
Yeah.
We talked about this. Isn't it insane how many fictional cats there are?
Did you guys?
There's way
you
more
guys
dogs,
didn't-
though.
You guys
It's
did a
rude.
fictional dog episode
Last year.
Yeah.
with the.
Yeah, I wasn't on it either.
Oh.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
worry. Yeah.
But you guys got invited for cats. 'cause
you
you guys
guys
are cats
were-
lovers.
It was really good.
Okay.
We raised,
Yeah, no, it's
raised
cool.
the woof.
Oh right. That's the one that Cujo snuck on the list. I remember. that.
baby.
Sam.
And don't you think, ooh,
I got a sleeper.
It's gonna be-
I got a sleeper. You want me to break out my sleeper? It's not gonna win.
All right. Well,
Sam, what do you
that
have?
is your sleepers.
I don't want to see your
Anyways,
sleeper.
I have Luna from Sailor Moon.
Ah.
Interesting.
Yes, I meant to do more research on this coming in, to be honest. It's been a while since I've really watched all
good.
my Sailor Moons. I recently did watch the pilot episode a few weeks ago, though. And Luna is a very helpful cat as far as the cat list goes. Always looking out for her best interest and kind of teaching her what's up. He's
Yeah.
like, listen,
Yeah.
this is why you're chosen. This is what you got to do. And every time she's like crying and being hysterical, he's like, focus, like you can do this. And he's like setting her mind to it and stuff.
She actually plays like a bigger role, and I think she's like you find out later that she's like the not only secret advisor to the queen or the princess, but I think she's a guardian too. She's a
Man.
protector of the
Yeah.
princess.
And if I remember the show correctly, she helps her like navigate her, powers and stuff like that. But doesn't she also help her like navigate the normal part of her life too?
Yeah, I think she's just in general like a like voice of reason type cat, which like wouldn't you all love?
And she has a moon on her head.
And she's a moon on her head. It's really cool.
Oh, I get it now because she's called Luna and she's got a moon on her head.
And it's Sailor Moon and like all that
Symbolism.
stuff.
They're dressed like sailors.
and they,
Moon.
Yeah, all that
Moon.
stuff.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I think Luna's pretty sweet. I would love to have a Luna in my life, so I'm
There you
gonna
go.
throw Luna on the list.
I like it. Leslie, what's the Luna in your life?
That's interesting. that interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I have to say that this next cat that I'm about to choose was a catalyst for many.
Oh God.
Jesus
And
Christ.
I'm sorry, was something anyway. We've all grown up with this cat. We've all cringed at this cat for doing horrible things.
You don't know this.
It's Scratchy.
Yep.
Was on my list.
It's a good one.
Scratchy. From people at home.
Itchy and Scratchy.
There you go.
There we go.
Simpsons.
Woo!
I honestly thought that was a Sam nomination coming.
I
to be
know.
honest.
I had him on my list. And
Yeah.
here's my question about Scratchy, which I should know given everything I listen
What?
to. But he's like Itchy and Scratchy. They're most definitely making fun. And maybe I should be saving this for the cast, but Tom and Jerry, like, right?
Yes,
they're,
they are.
they're 100%
They are a
making
parody
fun
of Tom and Jerry. Yes,
they are.
But they also use them as an outlet to make fun of Disney all the time.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
for sure.
The one where they go to like Itchy and Scratchy World,
Land
Itchy, Scratchy
and the
Land,
cartoons
the robots,
and like
yeah.
just like they use them
I
for
love that
whatever they
episode.
need to, really. But
Yeah.
I do love Scratchy. Yep.
It's funny because when I think of Scratchy, I think of the episode where Bart and Lisa want to watch Bart wants to watch the episode where Itchy finally gets,
Yeah.
Scratchy
Yeah.
finally gets Itchy. And like he doesn't get to see it.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah.
just the
The
joke,
nerds!
it's just the joke from he sees the TV just in time to see Krusty be like, and we'll never be allowed to show that again.
Yeah.
It's just so fucking great.
Does
So,
anyone
yeah.
have a favorite Itchy and Scratchy clip or? one
Oh,
that
that's
comes to
a
mind?
really
Oh,
good
yes.
question.
When they have to be nice because Marge took over the station
Yeah,
and they're
that's a
on
good
the
one.
porch and they're like,
lemonade.
Thank you for lemonade.
Don't they?
Scratchy.
Yeah.
Don't they team up to kill Poochie at one
Yeah,
point?
they
Yeah.
do.
That's
Yeah.
a good one.
Well,
Oh,
no, he goes up back to his home
I go
planet.
to sorry. The one that I like the best is the one where Itchy like makes Scratchy like fall in love with him or something, and then he like waits until like the wedding to like kill him. With
Yes, yes.
Well, also when they have
Man.
like
I
bomb
love
children
you.
too.
Yeah, they have a whole bomb family. Yeah, and they're retired and old.
Yeah.
so it's just like
Such a long
yeah, it's so great.
But like whenever I would watch The Simpsons, I'd be like, I get excited for The Simpsons, and then I would get double excited when there's a new
Yeah,
Itchy and
yeah.
Scratchy. It's
a
like
good one.
if there was like a 3-hour compilation of Itchy and Scratchy, I would watch it back to front.
Barbecue sauce on his head and all the ants on it.
Oh,
Eat his
yeah.
head.
The one where he ties his tongue to the moon and then he keeps
Ooh,
looking out the
good.
window
Yes.
and
Yeah.
his tongue is pulling the moon towards
Yeah.
him.
Dude,
Yeah.
There's
Dude.
so many. There's
So many. I love it.
Yeah,
And
Scratchy's good.
He's good, but he's the punching bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe he deserves a shot in the leg.
There you go.
Maybe he deserves a win for once, guys, and that's all I'm saying. If you guys disagree, that's okay.
Well, I like the pick, Les. I like the pick. We're going to round three. Round three. Ding, ding, ding. Okay. There's so many left over that I can go with it's a safe one, but I think it has to be said. I'm going with the Cheshire Cat.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that I particularly love the Cheshire Cat that much. You know what it is? He's such an acid trip. That's what it is. Like that cat is so weird and so scary, kind of menacing, and he's up to something because of that grin he has, right? But I don't know. He's just one of those cats that really stick with you. If you think of like fictional cats, this cat like takes off its head, juggles it around, and leads Alice into this. He's like the start of her
He's
adventure,
kind of a
right?
dick, right, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
like him.
As
He
all of my
doesn't-
nominations tonight, I'm just trying to be on brand. No, but he's a very interesting cat, is why I wanted to give him a shout out, because
he's
he's pretty
interesting.
iconic, I would
He's
say, as a
magical.
fictional cat.
Yeah.
He's very magical. And yeah, I would say out of like all the characters in Alice in the Wonderland, like he's probably like one of the biggest ones there are.
He's big, but he's a dick, too.
He's big, but he's a dick.
But he does some crazy things with like he is so weird.
I would say the Cheshire Cat is responsible for so many bad tattoos. I feel like I've seen a million bad tattoos
Yeah.
where it's like it's a blacklight tattoo and the whole cat show. Yeah, no. I love the Cheshire Cat though. That's a trippy ass movie, and he's a trippy
ass cat, and
Yeah,
that's why he
yeah.
gets to be shouted out. You can see in my voice that I'm not super excited to nominate him, but
He
has
deserves to be on the
He has to
list.
be
I
at
would
least
agree.
nominated,
Yeah,
shouted
yeah.
out.
It's a legendary spot. It's the it's the Hall of Fame kind of a pick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
It would.
Yeah.
It's on. If this were a group of soccer moms, it would be number one
for sure.
for sure.
But
no
And
problem.
he has to. Yeah, I agree. He should be on the 12. Like he should be on the spectrum.
He should be
on
on
the
the
12.
He is
That
that.
shows where Sam puts the Cheshire Cat. 12.
Angus,
why,
right.
why else would you say top 12?
what
tough.
do you have as your
tough.
last
I,
nomination?
Yeah, it's tough. It's the last nomination. Felt really good about my first two, and I'm just thinking, guys, this is rough. I was thinking about going with a sleeper one, but I would be remiss if this cat did not make it on the list.
Good word.
He's a huge one. I would say he's a better version, perhaps not to go against you, but he's a better version of the scratchy type archetype or the
fuck.
Tom type archetype.
I
He's
know
a
where you're
punching
going
bag.
with this.
Yes.
I do.
I know
The
you're
one,
I
the
know.
only Sylvester
Sylvester
the
the
Cat.
Cat.
There
Looney
we
Tunes
go.
classic. He's
Yeah.
got so many great bits where like personal, like him and Tweety Bird, great, awesome.
Great pairing.
In the controversial, I really like the ones where he's got his son with him, and it's usually they have the kangaroo, and he thinks the kangaroo is a giant mouse,
Yeah, that's
and
pretty
the
good.
kangaroo just beats the shit out of him.
Yeah.
And what was he? He wasn't like no, because the Marvin the Martian was the referee in Space Jam.
Yeah,
Sylvester was in Space Jam.
Oh
right?
yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
yeah,
That's why he
yeah,
gets
yeah,
extra
yeah,
points.
yeah.
I was just gonna say,
Yeah,
being
yeah.
part of the Toon Squad gives you like 5 extra points.
Right,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
great. He's a great character. He's got a very
He gets shot.
Suffer and Cuckatash or whatever his voice
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
He's got a very like recognizable voice. I'd even recognize, like I know a lot of it guys are animated. He's got a very recognizable silhouette. Like he's iconic. He's
does.
a very important.
I would choose him over Tom as well, and
Yeah.
I'd be interested because I didn't do the research on this as to who actually came first. Would you think? I honestly don't
It's
know.
one of the two of them.
Hanna-Barbera versus Warner
is
Brothers.
Tom and Jerry's Hanna-Barbera?
Yeah, and
Oh,
Sylvester's
okay.
Warner Brothers.
They're
so
probably.
they're like,
I wouldn't be surprised
neck
if
and
Tom and
neck.
Jerry came first.
yeah, they might
They're very
have.
old.
Yeah.
But I think Sylvester
He's a better
kinda
cat.
perfected
Yeah.
that.
You know what's great? There was an episode with like a Jekyll and Hyde type of thing with Tweety Bird. I'm not sure
I
you remember. Like,
love
that becomes
that
really
one.
big,
Love
and then they
that
flip it where Tweety Bird is
episode.
the one chasing Sylvester,
Yes.
and it's insane. 'cause
Oh, wow.
it's
I have
actually
to watch that.
scary.
That sounds amazing.
Oh, it's an
There's-
amazing episode.
There's ones too where it's him trying to get Tweety, and there's a giant bulldog who's protecting Tweety.
Yeah.
Those
good
are always great
character.
too. It's
Oh, they're
fucking
good.
great.
It's
I
good.
forget the
It's
bulldog's
great
name.
pick, Angus. Great
Thank
pick.
you. Thank you.
Sam, one more pick to go.
All right, I know. And so, okay, listeners here. I don't know if everyone's gonna be on me. I have a few honorable mentions.
Hey, you've been
left.
jumping on other people.
Hey.
We're
But
not gonna jump on you.
I've gotta pick someone who, like, for me, heart-wise, growing up, you know, I feel like dogs always get the spotlight. And this movie, where this cat shines, she's up against a bunch of dogs that are her co-stars. And
Oh, I know what it is.
do you?
Oh,
do
I know
you?
what it is. I know what it is.
I don't know
Okay,
the cat's
can
name,
you
but I
sing the theme song?
No, but I can say.
It's close, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Homeward
Homeward
Bound.
Homeward Bound. Okay.
Yep,
what's
yep,
the
yep.
cat's
I'm
name?
talking sassy. Sassy.
Sassy.
She holds her own against Shadow and Chance, and
You
they're
re-
on an adventure together. And she's the only cat.
She's really sassy.
She's super sassy.
Super
She
sassy.
fucking goes over a waterfall, and I thought she died as a child. The first time I saw that, I
Well,
was
is
like
this-
bawling.
Is this a live action movie?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Cat's probably died on the
that cat is
That's very dark.
super
No,
dead.
she's okay.
Wow.
I'm sure she's fine. What is
Sam's gonna kill you.
Sam,
Sam, put the knife away.
what is? How did you
People
get my
die.
knife? What does Sassy
Cats
look like?
die.
What kind
Sassy is a long-haired, like, I don't know the name of those cats, to be honest, Persian or something, but she's
Oh,
like,
okay.
you know, those black and white,
Isn't she a
long
tabby
hair.
cat? No.
No. She's voiced by Sally Fields, and her name is Sassy, and she goes missing for, like, the last bit of the movie, and the dogs are on their own, and it's kind of a wild ride then, because, like, Sassy is, like, she knows what's up. She's the smart one of the dogs, though Shadow's pretty smart. But anyways, when they come home at the end, it's like a
Spoilers.
big deal.
I'm just kidding.
Homeward Bound, anyways. Yeah. The
she's
girl, of course, though, I don't know. The
She's-
girl has the cat and the boys have the dogs. Like, whatever. It's like,
Yeah.
I feel like the cats are always the girl thing for whatever reason.
Yeah,
but
that's very much a Disney thing. Is like
Yeah.
cats are
girls, boys are
and
dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and then it gets really fucked up when you start to look into like other things and how they cast like race and stuff like that. It's really fucked up.
It's stupid. Yeah.
It's weird.
But yeah, no, that's a good
But
one.
Sassy is a strong character. She's significantly smarter than the dogs, and she holds her own in that movie. And you really feel when she gets lost. You're like, no, like you actually are sad because as much as she's powerful, she's not like annoyingly bossy. She's
Yeah.
like I feel like you still like Sassy.
That's kind of the archetype though for cats, right? They're usually the smarter ones.
Yes.
When put
Yeah,
against
yeah,
dogs.
yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, because dogs are pretty dumb, right? Like that's how they like
They're
pitch
dumb.
them.
Well, I would say dogs
Dumb
aren't
and
necessarily
loyal.
dumb. They just look at things in a more simplistic way.
Yeah, like in
I
a
like
dumb way.
dog.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Yeah.
Because they're big and dumb.
Sassy's a Himalayan cat.
There we go.
There you go.
Himalayan.
There you go.
Himalayan.
Leslie, duck.
Goy.
Damn it.
Fuck, I hate this so much.
It was a ground rule.
It was a ground rule.
ground rule, we said it.
Double.
Hey,
I mean, there was ample opportunity to stop it.
in the
No
show
one did.
notes when I write ground rules, I'm gonna write that in there. A
Good, very good, very good.
Leslie, what's your last pick?
Chewbacca.
That's not a cat.
Not
Come
a
on.
cat.
No.
It's a
Come on, guys.
Wookiee.
We
No
don't
way.
know. We don't know if
No,
that's.
no,
We don't know.
not
We
a
don't know.
cat,
We don't
not
fucking
a
know.
cat.
We don't know.
No, what do you mean we don't know? It's a Wookiee.
Yeah, a Wookiee could be a species of cat. We know.
No.
In a galaxy far, far
Okay,
away,
just
a
everyone-
Wookiee could be a
everyone
cat.
Hey, let's hear him
calm
out.
down for a
Let's
second.
hear him
Calm
out.
down for a
Let's hear him
second.
out.
You know what a cat looks like in the face? I mean, like literally.
Yeah.
Okay. I would say Chewbacca more closely resembles a dog or maybe some kind of bear.
I
Ursine, maybe?
understand. I understand.
Doesn't resemble. A
I
cat in
understand
any
that
way.
you think that, but this is a
This is a-
galaxy.
this is a bit
far,
one, right?
far. No. This is a galaxy far, far away, and it was in the past, so long ago.
You're not gonna Cujo this list.
No, this is
Chewbacca's not getting in.
I'm
No,
sorry.
Chewbacca's not gonna get in.
No,
Chewbacca's
no.
not. Yeah.
Rank Nation, I tried.
Hey.
Chewbacca doesn't even have cat ears.
Rank Nation.
Or whiskers.
Message us and let us know what
Wait,
you
he
think about
doesn't have
Chewbacca.
Yeah, if you think Chewbacca is a cat, please message me.
Nobody thinks Chewbacca's a cat.
And honestly,
Hashtag Chewbacca feline.
if I may, if you wanted to go for the whole Cujo route, you should have gone Shere Khan.
Hey, save
Bad
it for
guy
honorable
cat.
mentions.
Well, we're done nominating, right?
Honorable mentions.
No, because we're
No,
just-
because now
we're
I have to
not
replace.
allowing
I have to
Chewbacca.
replace my
No.
legitimate
Oh,
pig.
fine.
Yeah.
He gets to replace it?
Yeah, he should.
Wow,
He
okay.
should.
Felix.
The cat?
Yeah,
Great one.
Twisted Tales of Felix the cat. And nobody
Wait.
likes it, and I get it,
No.
and it's not going to make the
Which one's
list.
Felix the cat?
the cat was on my list.
Which one's
Really
Felix
good.
the cat?
I like Felix. Felix is good. He's cool.
Can you tell me?
He was the coolest cartoon.
He's like the Cuphead style.
Yes.
You know, like Cuphead. What's the art style for that? Oh, you're an animator. You should know.
like the Betty Boop.
It's just like 50s.
Fleischer.
No, yeah,
Fleischer
Fletcher,
Fletcher brothers.
Fletcher.
Fleischer, I think. Angus.
Keeping it PG, everybody. You know what I wanted to.
The Twisted Tales of Felix the cat.
Yeah.
I was trying to
He's
watch.
a magical handbag, right? That he opens and pulls.
Yeah, he does cool stuff.
Remember.
He's a trickster. He was one of like the original. I think I read in his Wikipedia that he was the one he was the cat that first gained so much interest that people were like, I want to see a movie with.
Oh,
Felix.
yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I
but
recognize him.
isn't he also like comparable to Mickey Mouse in like age and stuff?
Yeah,
like that?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
He's been around for a while.
Yeah, he's been
He's old
around,
school.
and he's been forgotten. He's been thrown by the wayside. Nobody
I'm
remembers.
surprised
I'd
we
watch
haven't
it.
seen a reboot of him.
Yeah, I'd
I
watch-
know.
watch it.
Let's get it going,
good.
Hollywood.
Yeah.
I'd watch a gritty reboot of that.
Yeah. Oh my God. The Twisted Tales of Felix the cat.
And it's like you get Cumberbatch to play the cat, but
Yeah,
he's like
'cause
it's
obviously.
like it's just him in like a trench coat, real life, live action, with like a cat nose drawn on and whiskers on his face, like face paint quality, and he's like a detective.
everything is green screen, but they don't key out the green screen, so
Yeah.
it's all green.
But
All green.
CG mustache.
CG mustache.
Absolutely.
They take the mustache off of Superman and they put it on him.
That's right.
So it's Superman's mouth and upper lip.
His little baby mouth and upper lip.
And it has to look wholly unnatural.
Yeah.
Well,
Terrible.
let's
I
take a
want some
break.
Uncanny Valley.
Let's take a break, and when we're back, we're gonna rank the top 5 fictional cats.
Duck a goy goy.
No, we're not doing this.
Fuck you.
I did it.
Top five.
What is this? Some sort of iRobot?
What?
What is this? Some kind of wild, wild west?
What is this? Some sort of pursuit of happiness?
Are you saying? So you're saying I'm some kind of Legend? Oh no, you already.
Did that one.
Let me get this straight. We're men in black.
What do I have? Some sort of concussion?
What you mean to tell me is Forrest Gump? Just like movies he's not in.
Man, you're saying that this is the legend of Beggar Vance?
You mean to tell me this is some kind of Avengers Age of Ultron?
Just sort of random shit. Okay, so you guys ready? You guys want to just jump right into it?
Bonesaw's
Splashing head first in.
Sam, what do you think? You ready for this?
Oh, hey, just before we get into this, guys, I want to be a team player, and I think before we start, we should all duck. Agoy, goy, goy.
But we
That's
should do
fun.
it like we all say with such resentment in our.
It's true. I would like to see a couple of.
Can you give us a read on that one?
Well, yeah, I want people when I first introduced the rule, which I mean,
Duck.
agoy goy. That's what I want.
So you want us to just scream it?
Well, I just want people to be excited about it. You don't have to scream it per se, but I want.
It could be like a really light one, but happy.
Oh, goy,
Agoy
goy.
goy.
Yeah.
No, that was a bad read.
I
No,
like
that
it.
was good. That was good. That was like,
Ooh.
oh my god,
Agoy-
good for you.
Agoy goy.
Goy
goy.
goy.
Cool. So Garfield's obviously number 1, right?
Let's get back into it. Hello, everyone. We're back. And we took a little break.
Yeah.
We're all refreshed. We're all on the
Been a
same
couple
page.
days.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. I got really sick at the end of it, and we just like, can we kick it back a couple days?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good. Good to be
Oh,
back.
also thanks for visiting me in the hospital. So.
Yeah, of course. No,
Yeah.
we're still there, of course, recording.
Yeah.
Actually, those flowers were for someone else. But
Oh, that's
mean,
okay. I won't get through the quarantine window anyway. Oh, I think I'm dying.
Duck.
Agoy,
Agoy,
goy. Agoy.
There he is. He's back.
Anyway, so one of our new rules is that we have to be excited when we say goy goy. Because there's too much
Jesus.
negativity in this room. And let's
Yeah.
bump it up because we're going to argue anyways.
Yeah.
Our list as we have it right now.
We don't have to argue, Tom.
We don't have to, but we're going to.
We don't have to argue.
We have Simba, we have Garfield, Nala, Hobbs, Meowth, Cat in the Hat, Luna, Scratchy, Cheshire Cat, Sylvester the Cat, Sassy the Cat, Felix the Cat.
You know,
I didn't have to write the cat for all of
you
them.
probably didn't.
But they go as that.
Can I just say that for this one in particular, I know when we usually get to this point in the segment, we like to go backwards and go ranking from the 5 to the 1 or whatever, but I think Garfield's the obvious one. I just
Whoa.
Okay,
I
so
just-
we lose a certain amount. Well, I may or may not agree with you.
I just
we
feel
lose a certain amount of excitement if we go from 1 to 5.
Yeah.
I guess, but
The people at
you're
home
not
already
changing
turned it
my
off.
mind.
For a second. Okay, we're missing a crucial part here.
What?
We're missing a crucial part. We need to narrow it down to 5 first.
Yeah.
So let's star Garfield, because I agree. Whoever nominated that is
Starfield.
probably a very handsome genius. Okay, that was a joke, guys.
Yeah.
You don't look so sad.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry,
Angus
Garfield.
is sweating right now.
Yeah, it's my trick, Captain.
Well, I
America.
did circle a few, so let's hear
Yeah,
you
let's
guys.
hear it out.
Who else was circled for you? Aw.
You know what?
Circled or
Hobbs.
get them
I'm
off.
gonna say
first.
Hobbs. I'm gonna say Hobbs should be starred.
I starred Hobbs as well.
I'm down for Hobbs.
Guys.
There
Oh my
is-
God, Leslie gets one.
There is one that
Aw.
I want to have on the list. And actually, it's not mine. It's Sylvester.
Sylvester.
I also starred Sylvester, yeah.
I think Sylvester is a solid pick. Solid pick, Angus.
And you know what? Tongue, as much as I was hating on you, or
As-
so
as
everyone
usual.
thought, when I was going through starring my list, I also starred Cheshire Cat. Not because I like him. I just think as far as significant fictional cats go,
It's a legacy pick.
he's
I could do with that.
yeah,
don't know,
exactly.
I'm into
I
it.
could do without him on the top 5, but I would also, if anyone was fighting for him, I'd be like, yeah, I could see it.
I'm kind of into it.
I'm kind of into it.
I'm
But
kind of
cause-
into it.
but I
because-
can be swayed.
Every top 5 needs a 5. And the
Exactly,
Cheshire Cat could
exactly.
be that
He could
5.
be that 5.
Can we duke it out between the lions?
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
we can-
Nala has to beat Simba. And I
Okay.
get it because Simba's the main character, and I do love Simba. I am not Simba
yeah.
hating. He has been my favorite Disney
I just
character
think he
growing
does.
up.
his arc is
does
way more. He's way more interesting.
because they gave him that much
Yeah,
more.
'cause the
But
movie's
if you,
about
yeah, if you made
And that's
if
fine.
you made a movie
That's
about
fine.
everything Nala went through, it would probably be pretty fucking. You know,
Probably,
what?
but
I'm
they
just
didn't.
gonna
It would be
make that
harrowing.
movie.
It would be harrowing.
It would be dark.
True, but they didn't make that movie, so we can only go off of
Yeah,
what
they
we've
didn't
seen.
make that movie because
they don't make those
yeah,
movies, Tongue.
Yeah.
You
So-
told me we
And
should
perhaps
make that-
perhaps if the situation were flopped, if it was Nala's story in the first place,
But it's
then we
not.
wouldn't even be having this discussion, and Nala would be on the list.
Yeah.
then we'd be voting for Simba.
Nala.
I don't know, you guys. I feel
So-
like I'm fighting.
I'm
No,
with
no.
you on Nala.
So
Are
what-
you with me on Nala?
Yes.
I think she's a strong character, and I think she's overlooked because she's a secondary character. But I think she's a very strong cat.
I think she is a strong cat. You're
She
right.
can sing.
She can sing.
She can
has
sing.
punch.
She can
She
just
can
as
sing.
just as well.
Yeah.
Well, she's also she sneaks up on Simba and kind of kicks his ass.
Yeah, she teaches him to pounce. He doesn't know those
Yeah.
moves.
Yeah.
She's
Come
like, oh, pinned you again.
Yeah, they
Like,
wrestle and
fucking
stuff.
She's
Right.
freaking
Oh, okay.
the Miyagi.
Then she finds him, and he's like, "Oh shit, you're here." And then he's being a little bitch, and he's like, "Well, blah blah blah."
Okay, now we need to now we need to yield the floor for a little bit. I'm torn. I want to hear what he has to say about Simba. I hear your points.
I have one more thing to
Oh,
say
please.
about
Say
Nala.
it.
One
I
last
just
thing.
feel
In
Like
closing.
when he's all like,
Rip
"Well,
torn.
I'm turning my back on the past," blah blah blah, and he's like, "You're starting to sound like my father," and she's like, "Good, at least one of us is." And I'm like, "Snap, Simba!"
Fucking
like
nice.
reality
Nap
check.
Simba.
Sam, I'm gonna lay down my claw. What would a cat
A
lay
cat
down?
would expose its belly.
I'm gonna expose my belly.
I think.
And I'm gonna swipe it.
and lay down one of my 9 lives
Whoa.
to you.
Wow,
Holy
that is
shit.
Wow,
He was submissive, and you're like going for the disembowel move.
Yeah, I already laid
All right.
down my
Mistake number one.
weapon. You know what?
Because
Fine.
Simba's the obvious choice.
Sorry,
He
But
is,
I don't.
yeah.
Rank doesn't always have to be obvious. Rank Nation.
It says the two people who just wanted to put Cheshire Cat on the list.
I
here.
said I'd
As a
be
solid
okay
five.
to
As a
it.
solid-
I
As
said-
a solid
I
five.
can't
Okay.
argue anything you said about Nala. She is great. She is
Yeah.
great. I mean, Simba. He's the classic. He
Yeah.
has that entire arc. The movie is about him.
Yep.
That's unfair a little bit, but the
it's-
movie is still about him. So
It's interesting that the movie's not about her, and she's still such a good character. We're like, oh, she's so great.
yeah, but I think Simba's great too.
No, Simba's
Yeah,
fine.
he
Simba's
goes through
great.
Yeah.
Nala's a little great.
That's what I mean.
He-
The fact that it's not about her, but we're still kind
Well,
of fighting for her. I'm like,
Well,
man,
she's
she did.
she's the Han Solo of the movie.
Yeah,
Sure,
she
sure,
did
sure.
something here.
Yeah, she's a stronger character. Simba just goes through a better journey.
I guess you
because
could
it's about him.
say Nala is a real baller.
Yeah, you could.
You got me.
Yeah,
You got me.
could.
Okay,
All right,
so we
let's
got
move on.
Garfield.
If we're talking
Nala,
legacy
Hobbs,
picks, though, I'm just
Sylvester.
realizing this. If we're talking legacy picks for Cheshire Cat, I would go Cat in the Hat over Cheshire Cat.
I would also go
See,
Felix over Cheshire Cat.
Whoa.
I don't have a long. I don't. Okay, so I like Cheshire Cat because he's kind of trippy and weird and stuff like that. But Alice in Wonderland is not a movie I remember
No,
fondly.
to be fair, I would go, and we
I'm
didn't
sorry?
even nominate
why are
Aristocats,
you
and it's
sorry?
literally like 6 cats in that movie I'd pick over Cheshire Cat.
Wow.
Or, like,
No way. Cheshire Cat's way more interesting than
Then
that.
Yeah,
Thomas O'Malley?
That's probably where I
Thomas
draw the line.
O'Malley?
Like Cheshire Cat can disappear and he
Yeah,
tricks
he
people,
does
and
some
he's kind of like a riddle guy.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm
Cat in the Hat.
gonna reverse my stance on Cheshire Cat because also every time I see a production of Alice in Wonderland on stage,
you wait to see.
you wait to see how are they going to do the Cheshire Cat, and they always do the same fucking thing where they put pieces of his face on sticks, black sticks, and then they paint them with an iridescent paint, and
Yeah.
they put like a glow, a UV light on them,
And
so
they
they
get
glow.
Gary Oldman
So
to
it-
do the voice, and you're just like, ugh,
so it looks
this
like a
again.
face is floating against a black backdrop. Oh my gosh, it's so interesting. It's
does
so
sound pretty cool.
fucking well. It's cool, but it's been done. And Cheshire Cat is done off of my list.
Whoa.
Yeah, so
Woof,
if we're
woof.
looking for like legacy picks, I think Cat in the Hat's a great choice.
Cat in the Hat's
I like
a
Cat in the
great
Hat.
choice.
And I love Dr. Seuss, and here's why. And like, I love all cats. I'm like pretty big cat person here.
Except Cheshire Cat.
Yeah, you kind of hate Cheshire Cat
I
and
don't,
Simba.
No,
And Meow.
I don't. Okay, I don't hate Simba. My cat growing up was named Simba. Like
Nice.
I literally had
Yeah,
a
yeah,
pet named
yeah.
after Simba.
Okay.
So I'm not hating on Simba here. I've just come with age to
Just
realize
want to be king, okay?
that Nala is superior. But anyways, Cheshire Cat, Cat in the Hat. So Cat in the Hat, like he's just what is he? He's just like some mischievous guy who shows up to teach some kids how to have fun on a rainy day.
Well, he's kind of like a Loki figure because he gets out of control and then they're like, we gotta clean up.
Doesn't he? Yeah, doesn't
and
he
stuff like
fuck
that.
it up?
Well, no,
I
but
thought,
I think that's the plan, is that he's kind of like, I think maybe you could argue he does it on purpose, because he gets the kids to party and they're like, this is great, and then he goes too far and they're like, okay, we need to clean up. He's like, no, we need to keep partying, and then that's what
he's
teaches.
that guy.
That's what teaches. But I think he's doing it on purpose. I read it as he's doing it on purpose
yeah, yeah.
to
Oh, you think so?
teach them to be mature.
I just found that for Dr. Seuss, and this is not a Dr. Seuss podcast, so I can't rank it that way.
Wait, it's not?
But it was just always one of my like lesser favorite Dr. Seuss stories.
That's fair.
so.
But yeah.
Okay.
But he's the Dr. Seuss character.
Not for me.
What, Grinch?
Grinch
Oh,
or Lorax
More
or
like
Green
Lorax.
Eggs and Ham. Sam I Am.
Yeah, I guess.
Any of those I like over Cat in the Hat. And I get that he is the picture though. Like a lot of the time people do associate Dr. Seuss.
I think he's the
Yeah,
logo too.
he's kind of the
Yeah,
logo
yeah,
now.
he is. He
No,
is.
that's fair.
But and I get that, and like
Yeah.
I said, no disrespect
No,
to
I'm
him.
more
I
of a
just
Grinch
was
guy
like,
myself.
yeah, I was never that story didn't resonate with me like the other ones did. So
Let's revisit Chewbacca.
Tom Hiddleston was a low-key figure. I've been waiting to say that joke for like 2 fucking minutes. Nobody remembers
It's
it.
funny too, because I didn't mean like low key. I meant literally like Loki. He's like a trickster.
Oh,
god.
that's fun.
Yeah.
Well, that's funny.
yeah.
You guys are funny.
Hey, thanks so
Hey,
much.
Les, you're funny, and what you said was funny,
Hey,
and I
thanks.
support it.
Maybe laugh next time, and then.
Well, okay, now wait a second. Well, maybe when I do a joke,
Okay. All right.
everyone should do a nice, sensible chuckle.
duck.
a goy
goy
goy.
goy.
Oh, goy, goy.
What happened to the excitement?
I was just trying to react fast enough. Sorry. God
damn it.
Sorry. Okay.
So we're
Interesting.
still trying to pick who's
Luna,
going-
you're out of here. I'm sorry. Luna's out of here.
More like Luda. Chris.
That you picked
All right,
that.
well,
I like Luna, but I guess you can't.
Yeah,
hate. I honestly, but I'm gonna get shit on. I like Meowth, but I know you guys don't.
Okay.
so-
he's just annoying as a character. That's my issue with Meowth. I
He
don't.
is.
I had him on my list, but I was like, I would never
That
put
guy
him in the
has fun.
top.
The guy wears sunglasses
It's funny
sometimes.
because he's in my honorable mentions.
Yeah, he's
just
like
because
a-
I thought of him. I don't know that much about the character.
He's
honestly.
because he's the only Pokemon who talks. I feel like that makes him that much more I don't know.
Doesn't
He's
well, he
Mewtwo-
goes through a
very
story.
Doesn't
annoying.
Mewtwo talk?
What's that?
Doesn't Mewtwo talk?
Mewtwo does talk, but he talks
Okay.
telepathically.
Is
Oh,
Mewtwo?
wow.
No,
So then
Mewtwo's not a
Meowth is, there's something crazy about that cat.
Yeah.
Do you think Team Rocket experimented on him?
No. You see his like backstory where he had like a splinter thing where he learned the language kind of like he was just like in a cage and like his master just kept like talking. Then he started picking up the like
So you'd
ability
think
to
for a
talk.
smart character, he wouldn't be so dumb with the things he says.
Well, bad guys are often dumb. It
Yeah.
happens.
I know, but he took the time to know the language.
And
I
yet
don't know.
you said that you love all cats, right?
Sounds like you don't like Meowth.
Don't
that
think
guy has
I
a
said all cats.
that guy has currency on his forehead.
You did.
I can't.
I think you said I love all cats.
I did not say that.
Okay, fair
Find
enough.
the voice clip. Whatever.
All right. Let's see here. So what do we have? We have Garfield. We have Sylvester.
Hobbs, Nala, Cat in the Hat,
Nala.
and I think that's it.
That's
I
five.
think,
yeah, that's five.
Well,
Yeah.
well,
we have
you-
I
Garfield,
wouldn't have agreed
Nala,
with Cat in the Hat, but that's
Garfield,
my thing.
Nala, Hobbs,
So
Cat in the Hat,
yeah.
Sylvester.
Scratchy and Sylvester too similar, I guess.
Yeah, I guess
I would
Scratchy.
say
I
that
guess
Scratchy's
yeah.
based on all those old ones. So
Yeah.
He's kind of like a parody.
Yeah.
Right.
I really like Scratchy, but also Scratchy without. And then I'm kind of starting to do the same argument. Like I feel like Sylvester has more going on his own than like Sylvester.
Scratchy's never on his own.
Well, yeah, that's the thing is Sylvester gets paired with a couple different types of kind of bits and partners and stuff like that, and he's great in all of them.
Yeah.
But then Scratchy is only good with Itchy.
Yeah.
Like you never see him without Itchy. So
He's
I don't know if that
constantly
means
getting
anything.
murdered.
And Sylvester is part of the Toon Squad, so
Yeah, Looney Tunes so fundamental, and even like there's a Tiny Toons, right? That's got to speak to something.
Oh,
with
and
you,
the
Les,
Scratchy
right?
character's in Tiny Toons as well. I forget his name. He's the scrappy little. His might be
Oh.
Scrappy. It's like some scrappy
the
little cat.
blue cat with the
Yeah.
Band-Aid on his tail.
He's got like a hole in his ear.
Yeah, what's his name? Do you remember Tiny Toons?
Yeah,
And now our
yes.
song is done. That
Yeah.
was you. Then
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the cat? The blue, whatever. It might
It's
be
like
Scruffy.
Scrappy.
Was it Scruffy the cat?
Ooh,
Can't remember.
Something like that.
something
Anyway.
like that.
anyways, I guess we got our list, eh?
Yeah. I think we do.
So what do we have? We
Guess
have
so. I was gonna bring up, and I don't know if this is, sacrilege or whatever, but like, is there a reason why we can't both have Simba and Nala on the same list?
No, they're two
Nah.
different characters.
On the same, yeah, I know, but
Oh,
why
they
can't
could both be on the list.
on the
Yes,
list?
Yes,
yeah, yeah.
sorry.
So like Simba's, we've all unanimously agreed that Simba is a great cat.
Yeah,
but
I
why?
think he's a great cat.
Yeah,
yeah,
yes.
but so why can't they be on the same list?
To be honest, I'd put Simba above Cat in the Hat, but that's just
I think
me.
I might as well.
Well, but two
Maybe.
but because we always try to go for the variety.
So that's
right?
the thing is I like, and
Right.
I'm not just saying this because Cat in the Hat was something I nominated.
Yeah.
I like Simba more than the Cat in the Hat,
Yeah.
but I also stand by. I'm like, it feels weird having two line,
Right,
a
yeah,
movie that's
that's
filled
fair.
with cat characters.
That's fair.
And it's like, oh well, why don't we put Mufasa? Or Mufasa should be on the list too. Like,
Yeah,
like
oh yeah,
James Earl Jones.
Mufasa's great.
Remember who you are.
Sarabi's great too.
Sarabi's his mother.
Scar
right?
is really good as
Scar's
well.
great too.
As a
Timon,
villain.
yeah.
Kovu.
Kovu. That's
people.
no,
Girls love
That was like my
Kovu.
first crush.
Yeah, I know. See, all
Oh
fucking
no! Yeah,
all.
like Nala, like when they're wrestling, she does that. She does like.
I always wanted to have sex in a forest because of that Lion
Yeah.
King scene.
Did you have sex with a lion?
Not with a lion, but like
It's not-
in a forest.
Law.
It's not that great.
Yeah, no.
It's actually kind of
Not
dangerous.
that great.
Yeah, I've mentioned this in many episodes.
Speaking from
before.
experience, we've all had sex
Yeah.
with lions.
Yeah.
No, but no,
Not that great. Not all
Nala
that
does the
crashes.
very like. I didn't want to say it earlier and be weird, but now that you've said that you had a
Sam,
crush on that
I need
cat,
to know.
Nala does like fuck me eyes
She
when
does.
they're wrestling.
Yeah.
She's like, ooh.
Yeah.
Oh
so
my
like
God.
that tips it for me. I think
Yeah.
so. I would say that I don't think they both should be on the list. Even though I love me some Matthew Broderick, I love me some Maddie Broderick.
Oh my God.
Maddie B.
I don't think we should have two Lion Kings.
That's fair.
No, I
That's
agree.
fair. I just wanted to
agree
pose
with
the
that.
question.
Just
But I
a
need
Lion
to
to pose the
Queen.
question.
Let's circle back.
what's
I
up?
agree, but Sam, I need to know. I've asked this in another episode
Yeah.
before, but what's the deal with everyone having their first crush as Kovu,
You
the
know,
lion?
he's like the bad boy.
Yeah, you think you can fix him?
He's like
He's Scar's nephew.
he's
he
super
has a little
cute
bad in him.
and like
Does it make him
there's
Simba's
like
son?
redeeming qualities to him. He's actually not a bad character.
Yeah.
He's
Well,
not
he's the
bad.
Romeo. He's Romeo. literally,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. He's
Yeah.
basically Romeo. He's like a good guy. They like are trying to brainwash him and shit. I don't know. As a young girl, you only watch cartoons, so it's like Aladdin and
My
Kovu
sisters
are
were
your,
like,
two
Kovu's so
guys.
fucking
Yeah,
hot.
no,
I'm
no.
like, it's a
It
fucking
confuses
lion.
a lot of people,
It's
you know.
okay. I knew girls who
There are
had crushes
so
on the
many
Ninja Turtles.
Yeah,
It's
there
okay.
are so many memes
Yeah.
that are like Kovu made me question my
Top
life.
5 cartoon crushes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might get weird,
Guys,
might get
maybe.
weird, might get
Top
weird.
5 cartoon
I
crushes.
had a
not
huge
bad.
crush
That's not
on
bad.
That's pretty
Bart.
good.
All right, we'll save it for
Yeah.
we'll save it for another cast. I like it. I like it where their head's at.
All right.
Cartoon Lizzie McGuire.
Nice.
Not a bad pick.
Okay, so we
Not as good
have
as the real thing.
Garfield, Nala, Hobbs, Cat in the Hat, and Sylvester. What are we
Yes.
thinking? Let's go for 5-1. Let's go 5-1.
All right, Cat in the Hat 5.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Cat in the Hat 5. That's
Cat in
fine.
the Hat 5.
Hey, why don't you learn how to talk out of rhyme, you?
Okay. I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say. I'm tough. If either 4, I'm thinking Hobbs or Nala.
I was gonna say 4 Hobbs,
No, Hobbs has to be higher. Hobbs is so
but
good.
he's like technically, isn't he like a stuffed animal?
yes,
Or-
but he's the cat.
I get that he's a cat, but
Hobbs, if Hobbs doesn't go over 3,
Everybody's a cat.
Okay. I'd yield Hobbs 3, Nala 4.
Yes. Yes, that's where I'm at.
kind of where I'm at.
That's definitely
Nice
where I'm
parade.
at. That's definitely where
well,
I'm
I
at.
voted, so it doesn't matter. I don't need to say
Well, make your
anything.
case.
I
Well, no,
disagree.
what do you say?
What do you
Ranked
say?
Nation, I disagree
No, but okay.
with this.
But matching those two up, like you make a good point. Hobbs is like imaginary,
Yes.
but then you know,
Hobbs can be anything.
yeah,
can
there's a
be
certain
anything.
Nala can be
versatility
He's
there.
Nala.
a great
Hobbs
friend
can
to a
be
little boy.
anything.
Nala's had to go through shit, man. She is a tough, fierce, actual cat who like exists outside of someone's imagination.
Nala's also a great role model for
She is
a
a
lot of little
great
girls
role
out there,
model.
and a crush for a lot of little boys out there.
and a crush. And like I said,
Angus, do you have a Nala tattoo on your
On my neck, yeah.
you should. And like I said, outside, I don't know, Rank Nation, if you're listening, outside of the animated movie, the musical, she has one of the most powerful, I would argue, songs.
I
in
think
that
you might
as
have
well.
swayed me. I think
All right.
maybe Nala. I think maybe Nala 3 then.
Yeah.
Hobbs should be 2, by the way.
Well, then who goes
Wait,
4?
yeah,
Well, who goes
like,
4?
what are you
All right,
thinking here?
Nala
Who goes
3.
4th?
Are we,
Out of this, Sylvester goes 4th.
Interesting.
that's insane.
Hobbs
Yeah.
should be, to me, Hobbs should be 2 and Sylvester should be 4th.
That's crazy.
But that's me. I grew up reading
I
all of
think
the
Sylvester over.
I like.
Yeah, I'm
that's
sorry, I don't know if I can
that's
get
where
there.
I'm
I could
coming
be
from.
swayed. I could be swayed though because
I-
I do like Hobbs.
Well, what do
Yeah, I
you
know.
think, Tung?
Well, that's the thing is I love your points, Sam, but I still think Nala's 4 in my mind. Because I think Hobbs has that whimsy on him that's like so the imaginatory.
That could be anyone.
But it's not. It's Hobbs.
Yeah,
Hobbs
I know,
is a cat.
I guess,
so he
yeah.
encompasses so much.
So
He does.
Nala 4.
I don't know. Like
no.
Hobbs, what are we doing here? I don't care.
I think,
guys.
honestly,
I'm
fine.
here for the win. I'm here for the win.
I'm fine with Hobbs being 4.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa,
I was with you, man. I would have fought.
I know.
Hey, man.
We can't go all night though. And
Okay.
Hobbs
we can't go all night though. I would put Hobbs 2,
Maybe
Nala
your sex
3.
tape.
Hobbs 2 and Nala
I would
3.
put Hobbs 2,
Whoa.
Nala 3.
What?
And
Wait, I
would
thought
put
you said
Sylvester
Sylvester
is-
over Hobbs, didn't you?
I said
Yeah, but
I-
she would have. She's trying to compromise here.
Oh, okay,
I am.
okay.
And I could be swayed with Sylvester and Hobbs, but I wouldn't bump Nala
Sylvester's
down.
over Hobbs.
So I have a tougher time with Nala and Hobbs. Sylvester clear above both those two, I would say.
Me too.
And we're not addressing the god tier one in the room.
No, we're not.
We're not even
No,
because
we're
we
not.
know
We're
we know.
not.
We know.
Honestly,
We're
for
not.
me, I don't know. Hobbs is over the one who
No,
should not be named.
no,
Personally,
no,
and I know I'm
And
crazy.
the relationship you read all the Hobbs. I read all of that person's books. I didn't read.
We
any
won't
Calvin
even
Hobbes.
say his name
Yeah,
right
we won't.
now.
No, we
because
can't.
it's
We
so-
can't.
Guys,
we're
you-
like,
New ground
no,
rule.
no.
We can't say it until it's revealed.
Until
Yeah,
it's revealed.
okay. But let's go
Okay,
back. Let's circle back.
So
All right,
so
all right.
5. 5 is
Cat in the Hat.
Cat in the Hat.
That was so easy.
Cat in the
4.
Hat.
No.
4 Hobbs.
Yes.
4 is
I'll
Hobbs.
take 4 Hobbs.
3 is
Hobbs.
Nala.
Yes, I'll take that.
2 is Sylvester.
3 is Nala. 2 is Sylvester. Okay.
And 1
Is. Let's all say it.
And always has been.
Let's all say it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Duck.
Agoy. Garfield.
Goy.
Can I just say that Garfield's Christmas special is probably also my favorite Christmas special?
Can I just say something? All 3 of my nominations are in the top 5.
I've lost every single fight tonight.
Wow.
Yeah, sorry, bro.
Oh,
I was not even.
Hey, man,
Meowth. Yeah, Meowth.
I even tried to support you and I lost that
I
fight.
know.
Cheshire Cat.
It's how.
No, I had to go. I had to join up with Sam on that one. I really liked what you said about Nala. It's a tough one.
It was a great
know,
argument, and you did sway me.
I feel bad because yes, it almost felt like a direct counter to Tung's offer.
And
of
I didn't
Simba.
mean that 'cause I
But
do love Simba.
Yeah,
She's
yeah, of
She's
course,
great.
of course.
Yeah. I'm just gonna cry later. So
Well, you were going to do that anyway.
I was gonna do. I always do.
You know, she's the only female cat on the list.
Hey, you
That's
know what?
True.
I like
this
that.
happened with
That's
the
fair.
dogs episode
That's
too,
fair.
where it was like,
Honestly, I'm
there's
sad
so
there
many
aren't more-
male dogs written, and it's like
I'm sad there's not enough dogs on this list.
Although I've got some female noms.
Yeah?
I've got some female.
Well, I
honorable
had
mentions.
Luna and Sassy
Hey,
on mine as well.
let's get into our honorable mentions.
Well, I
then.
mean,
Well-
is it envelope?
Oh
time?
yeah, envelope
Yeah.
type.
Is
Okay.
it envelope
Oh,
time? Okay,
oh.
I'm gonna choose Sam's. I think
Okay.
that'll be fun.
All right.
Who's gonna
I got
choose
Angus.
mine?
I got Angus.
I'll read Leslie's. You read Tung's.
I'll
Or do you
read
want to read?
Tongues.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
yeah.
All right.
I'll
okay.
go.
So say who you're reading
Okay,
for. and then-
mine's Angus. He said,
This is to clarify to our listeners as well. This is what we thought was going to be number one.
This is
right?
amazing.
Yeah, this is what we thought
Our
was gonna be
guesses,
number one.
yeah.
Angus thought the number one character would be some stupid Harry Potter cat.
who didn't even come up.
Didn't come up.
Leslie.
Yes.
Leslie wrote Garfield.
Bang bang, baby.
Tongue wrote Garfield.
Ah.
Bing,
And Sam
bing.
wrote.
And Sam wrote. Sam didn't write anything. She drew Garfield. Look at that. That's amazing. You got. We'll snap a picture of
Yeah,
that.
snap a picture.
That's gonna be on the
the-
Pod Cavern Instagram.
That's
you
right.
can
That's
see.
great.
You can see Sam's. That's a great.
That's a really good Garfield,
That's
yeah.
really good.
Thank
That's
you,
really
thank
good.
you.
That's
Okay.
very nice.
You guys want to do some honorable mentions?
Yeah, let's do some
Let's
on
do some
Ani
honorable
Mensch.
mentions.
Ani Mensch.
Here we go.
Ani
Here we go.
Mensch.
My honorable mentions list is Cat in the Hat. I have Yzma from Emperor's New Groove
I
when
thought,
she becomes a cat.
Does she count?
She
Wow.
counts because she
At the
becomes a
end
cat
of
at the
the
very
movie.
end.
Yeah, I think
and
so,
she's
yeah.
really funny.
She's
but
very funny.
She's not
I
a cat
thought
long
I
enough.
did think
God,
about
that movie
yeah.
holds up so
It's
well.
so good.
God, it's so good.
It's so good.
Ugh.
Puss in Boots.
yeah, that's
Simba.
good.
Snowball. Cheshire Cat.
Snowball,
Garfield. Kate Sith from Final Fantasy VII.
Oh yeah.
Salem from Sabrina. Big the Cat
yes.
from Sonic the
Sonic,
Hedgehog. Beerus from Dragon Ball
I
Super.
knew you were gonna fucking pick Beerus.
It's an honorable mentions list. He's a god of destruction. You have it.
I'm gonna throw some more nerdy ones. in there then.
Luna, Nyan Cat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Of course.
I feel I should nominate any of these besides the ones I did.
Yeah, probably. They're getting really good reactions.
Sylvester Tigatron from.
Oh, fuck yeah, man.
Beast Wars.
Nice. Kind of.
He's pretty sick though. He's like
He's kind
my
of a
favorite
cat, though, yeah.
He is. He's
Mostly
more
a
cat than human robot. I looked it up.
Oh, okay.
Tigger.
God, Tigger.
Shere Khan, Meowth, Aslan.
Aslan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and
Okay.
then the last one is Chester.
Who's Chester?
Chester. Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Chester
The cheetah.
From
The
Cheetos?
cheetah. Of course. Chester the
Yeah,
fucking
Chester
good
the
yeah,
fucking
there you
cheetah,
go.
man.
All right,
Could have been
guys.
the first two-time.
He could have been the Cujo of the list.
It could have.
Okay, guys, my list is Garfield, Sylvester, Cat in the Hat, Hobbs, Simba, Stimpy, the cat half of Cat Dog.
Yeah.
This was my sleeper, but I know it would not have won. Jonesy, the cat from Alien. Yep.
Yep, I don't
All
know.
right,
Right.
sure.
Great
Yeah.
movie. Felix the cat, Tom, Scratchy, Hello Kitty.
Oh, Hello Kitty.
Yeah, Penelope.
Oh, yeah.
Penelope from Looney Tunes. Only didn't mention that because it's a terrible, unfortunate character who's
And it's
just
rapey.
yeah, she's just constantly
Yeah.
being pursued.
Oh, right.
But yeah, which is unfortunate.
Terrible, yeah.
Meowth,
Pepe Le Pew?
Pepe Le Pew. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, who's just like
He's
a
Bill
rapist.
Cosby. Yeah. Like
Yeah.
he's
Oh
the
my
worst.
god, yeah. Pink Panther.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God!
Yeah. Milo or Otis, couldn't remember which one was the cat.
Milo's the cat.
Yeah.
My cat.
The Thundercats.
Oh!
Yeah, that's good.
That's why I was asking anthropomorphic. And then he got to add Beerus, so I'll add my nerdy one. A Johnny from Magic the Gathering.
All right.
All right.
That's for my nerd listeners out there. Represent.
Represent. Sam.
Represent. Okay, so I've got Heathcliff, another character from comics.
Basically,
Cliff
Garfield.
sucks.
Snagglepuss from the Flintstones.
yeah.
Snagglepuss.
I've got Snowball 2, also Simpsons. I've got the Siamese cats in Lady and the Tramp.
Yes.
They're bad guys,
Oh, yeah,
as
yeah,
cats typically are.
Yeah.
The Aristocats, really any of them. Thomas O'Malley, the Duchess, the Three Kittens, they're all great.
Thomas.
Then I have Mungo Jerry and Rumple Teaser, which are from the musical Cats / the T.S. Eliot poem
Boo.
book. Anyways, they're amazing little critters, and I often refer to my cats, Milo and Winston, as Mungo Jerry and Rumple Teaser.
Mongo Jerry.
Mungo Jerry.
Mungo.
Mungo.
Jerry and Rumple Teaser. They're just like really sneaky cats. Snowbell. Snowbell is the cat in Stuart Little.
Oh,
yes.
The white cat. He's pretty
Also a bad
sweet.
guy. Does he talk?
No, he's not a bad guy. He
Tries to eat them though. doesn't
well, originally when Stuart Little the mouse gets adopted as a child.
That's fair. Yeah.
He's like, what the fuck? But then he becomes his like friend. So like Snowbell's actually a pretty cool character, voiced by what's his
Imagine
face?
being one of those kids.
Nathan
at that
Lane.
orphanage.
So yeah.
Hanging out with Stuart Little.
No, and then a mouse gets adopted instead of you.
It's true. And then, my last one on here, and I'm just going to plug this because nobody probably knows him yet. Avocado, you should check out Final Space. It's on TBS.
Oh, yeah, it looks
Oh,
so
I
good.
really want to see
Yeah,
that.
looks so good.
Yeah.
I've seen the pilot.
Avocado.
Conan
Badass
O'Brien.
Never even
cat.
heard of it.
Wait, does Conan do the voice of Avocado?
No, Conan O'Brien
he's a
produces.
different voice.
Yeah, no,
he is
the
a producer,
the show looks
though.
phenomenal.
Yep. Olin Rogers show.
I would've-
Avocado's pretty sweet. Cool cat. Check him out.
I hope he gets to make the Dungeons and Dragons one he did the pilot for as well.
That one also looks really
love that
cool.
one.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Leslie Cserepy, what do you got?
Well, I got none of this half shit. I'm going cat dog full on as one of the best cats. None of this half nonsense.
Colleen would be proud.
Thank you, Colleen. The Fang Wang. Keanu.
Yep, from
Oh yeah,
Keanu.
yeah.
Keanu. Yep.
There we go.
Keanu.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
He's so cute.
Yeah.
I'll sing this cat's famous jingle. Meow 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 meow
Meow, 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 meow.
It's the Meow Mix cat.
Yeah,
Oh,
mix.
Mr. Bigglesworth, I thought.
Sure. Oh, is that what it's called?
No.
I
didn't do
Cat
any
from
research.
Austin Powers.
Yo, what's that other cat? You said a cool name, and I thought of another cool name. It'll come back to me. Continue.
Timon, the meerkat.
That doesn't count.
That's funny though. That's clever.
That's clever.
Bojangles.
I
Is
take it.
Bojangles a cat?
Oh yeah, Bojangles I think is a cat.
Jinxie from Meet the Fuckers.
Hey, that's funny. Would Timon actually count? I
No,
guess.
he's not a cat.
No, he's not a
meerkat.
cat.
Is it a
meerkat's
species?
not a cat.
Is it a species of cat?
Still
No.
a cat.
It's not a
No.
feline.
Yeah.
It's not a feline.
Still a cat.
It's a rodent.
Not a
Chewbacca.
feline.
Chewbacca should be number one.
Okay,
No.
then it's
Chewbacca
Chewbacca's
should,
not a
Chewbacca,
feline.
Chewbacca should be number one, and everyone fucking knows it. Hashtag Chewbacca feline if you feel the same way. I'm 100% Not kidding.
Chewbacca feline fine.
Oh, that's good. Chewbacca feline fine. Hashtag Chewbacca feline fine. Okay. And my last one, this is another song cat. And I thought of it while we were talking. It's the cat who came back the very
the cat
next
came back the very
shit.
next
Oh,
day.
man.
The cat who came back.
Thought he was a goner, but
the cat
came back
Hey,
the
there's
very next day.
a lot of cat songs out there.
Yep.
Turns out there's a lot of cat songs out there.
Yeah.
They're a very musical creature.
All right, everyone, we did it. We did our ranked list. We had our honorable mentions. Now it's time for the plugs. Angus, tell the people.
Yeah, if you like Dungeons & Dragons and improv and you live in Ottawa, check out Quest Friends Forever. That's it.
Sam, tell the people.
Well,
Oh, yeah, you got
Tell 'em.
my cat Milo is the best cat in the world.
Have you made an Instagram cat account?
Catstagram?
I haven't made an Instagram account for him yet, so just follow some animation. It will come, and I will tell you about it soon. But he's featured plenty on there. That is Sam, followed by
is.
animation.
I follow.
I draw him. He appears on there. He's super cute, and he's like the best cat in the world. So
What makes him the best cat?
he is so cuddly.
Don't
He
you
gives
have
me
two cats?
hugs. Well, no, his brother is technically my roommate's cat, who I also love, Winston.
so they're not actually
We
brothers.
love both of them, and to be fair, the idea of having to split them up one day, I don't even want to talk about it because
Okay,
they're
fair
best
enough.
friends.
Yeah.
But Milo is a cuddly motherfucker, and he just hugs me and is all in my face. So
God, I wish I wasn't allergic to cats anymore.
yeah, he's insane.
Nothing like cuddly motherfuckers. Leslie?
Outtake Improv at outtakeimprov.com.
Don't you want to plug any of the cool TV shows you work on?
Oh yeah. Also, okay. Well, I didn't work on Final Space, but everyone should check out Final Space, which is airing on TBS now. I think it's already airing episode 8 out of 10, so like you should be able to find them online. TBS doesn't really stream in Canada, so I unfortunately do have to kind of do
Okay.
it illegally. But
You
that's
plugged
it.
a show that
There
you
you go.
are not on. Okay, great. Awesome.
No, but my friend, like we work on it at my studio.
Oh, you do really?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Sorry.
We already did Leslie, so that's... Leslie, do you have anything else you want to do?
Oh.
You seem pretty unenthused to do your own plug. You want to give it another shot?
No.
See, Sam keeps stealing your thunder.
Guys,
I
did
was
you just
doing
see-
this whole thing where I was like frozen in place, just gonna pick up right where I left off, and then Sam like stubbed her toe or some shit.
No,
And-
guys,
Yeah, I'm
someone just kicked down the
sorry.
door. Wait, I can't see him. He's so orange.
Oh, unbelievable. I'm so glad. May I take over?
No.
May
get
I
outta
take
here.
over? It's me, Donald Trump.
No.
I'm in a fantastic new show, a QN Theater, QNtheater.com for tickets. The very best tickets. Unbelievable tickets. It's a Donald Trump murder mystery.
How do you get in here?
It's going to be unbelievable. Shut the fuck up.
Who invited this guy?
Unbelievable.
Okay, just don't nobody move. Just
It's very good. There's a very handsome man playing me. He's great. He's underpaid, but he should be highly
all right,
paid.
Bring
'cause
it,
he's
bring
very
it back,
good.
Donald.
Let's,
What? I'm being honest.
Okay.
I'm being
Here,
honest. Listen.
take his wig off and we'll
QN
just throw it out
Theater.
the window.
It's me, Leslie Cserepy. I was acting the entire time.
Whoa!
I'm in a Donald Trump
so
murder mystery.
good.
QNtheater.com. You can check it
Man,
out.
That's
how did
Also,
you-
please become an organ donor. Please become an organ donor. Just do it.
And
Yep.
spay and neuter your cats.
Spay and neuter your-
And donate blood.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
in you to give.
That's great. We should all be using our plugs
should
for
do-
good stuff.
Yeah, let's
do
use
it.
our plugs
It's in
for
you to
good
give,
stuff.
guys.
Yeah.
All right. Telling you, that's 3 really big ones. For
Yeah,
us,
what do you
so
have
you
to
gotta
plug?
Butt
Butts?
plugs. The butt plugs.
Nice.
Someone has to do it.
Can you
every
show us
cast.
the one you have?
No.
My
It's-
friends
it's-
were all
I
at a
lost
sex store
it.
tonight.
It's pretty bad. It's pretty deep.
Nothing.
Let's just roll it back here.
Yeah,
I just have
let's
to
roll it
plug Angus, Leslie. We have another podcast
Mm-hmm.
called the Improv Punch Up. It's a lot of fun. We do famous movie scenes, TV shows, video games, whatever. We make it better through improv. But you can find more exciting things at www.podcavern.com. And if you thought that your nominations of cats were better at home, or you think Leslie is right and Chewbacca is a cat,
Hashtag Chewbacca feline fine.
then you can email ranked@podcavern.com or just message us on Facebook, Twitter, or whatever. We're everywhere. Someone want to sign us out here? Send us out.
Duck!
Meow 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 meow.
Duck!
Meow,
A
meow,
goy
meow, meow,
goy.
meow.